Here is Sergachev, 5-on-3. Keller for Cooley, one-timer score! Nick Schmaltz gets Utah on the board and a power play goal. Centering past Schmaltz, it bounces through the slot. Now at the line, Cole goes off the back glass. Barrett Hayton for Utah. Tied up by Orlov. Colin Graff tries to dig it out, but a turnover. Schmaltz, score!
Here's a look at Nick Schmaltz, and you go back to that battle that we were talking about with San Jose, but in that battle right there, Utah wins it. Schmaltz is behind the net, he's down below the goal line, and with some help, he comes out with the puck. Orlov tries to block it, but he goes up and over for his second goal of the game, his first 2 on the season.
Keller tips it in. Couple of goals for Schmaltz. O'Brien, right now the difference, his goal in this game. Center, score! Schmaltz, the hat trick!
Jose, and then it's Nick Schmaltz. A beautiful play here. Again, the puck comes from down low. This is like his second goal too, where it's a good work down low. They take advantage of a broken defensive zone play. Watch San Jose. They leave so much space. There are 3 guys around Schmaltz.
Utah outnumbering. Here comes Manson to help. They can get it out there. There's going to be room for Sergachev to move. He's got it. He's walking. He fires. He passes across. Shot! Big save. Right down. There we go. They can't call that one back. Schmaltz. Schmaltz is on fire right now. It's his 4th of the year.
Now they win the draw. Ian Cole to the front. He scores. Ian Cole. 3-0. Deja vu all over again.
It's a 3-0 lead in under 5 minutes again to start this game. And this is just, again, attacking the net. Indirect shot. High tip.
Polino. For the Wild are right back in the zone. Denied. Schmaltz might have a breakaway. Nick Schmaltz is in. Schmaltz, he scores! Nick Schmaltz!
Wild push for offense. Utah defense turns that into offense. Schmaltz with the steal, and what a finish. The Sabres have done a good job of getting the traffic out in front of Alex Lyon, pushing it out so he can see those pucks.
Keller across, and Schmaltz, he scores! What a setup by Keller, and Nick Schmaltz is at it again. 1-0 Utah.
Nick Schmaltz, who's played with them for long enough to know. There's the drop shooting area for Keller. 99 out of 100 players shoot that puck. You only get it so often in a shooting position, but Keller knows he's going to make the goaltender move.
Partial change here for the Senators. Back comes Schmaltz. Schmaltz going wide, right to the front, he scores! Nick Schmaltz in a power move has made it a 1-goal game.
Really good body positioning.
And you know what? We've talked small margins here tonight, right? So in a way, that's a small margin, because if he goes on top and gets a penalty, that could be brutal.
It's a great point.
Details, details.
And if he's doing it, everybody else better be doing it too.
Schmaltz, he scores! Nick Schmaltz! Set up by the captain! Utah doubles up Buffalo!
Into defense. Pays off as karma strikes. As Clayton Keller in the offensive zone now, eyes up.
Very recognized that Utah was trying to change. As Ian Cole went back to the bench, and now look what happens. Utah's got some zone time.
Out high goes Sergachev. Wrister, he scores! Mikhail Sergachev, and it might have been redirected in front.
To try to take a situation of going 1-on-3. So he chipped it deep, allowed Utah to get into position, and then as Mikhail Sergachev walks more to the middle, it's Nick Schmaltz with some high-end hand-eye coordination to knock this puck down.
Yeah, that was one of his best shifts. Best of the night, no doubt. Try to create opportunities here for the Mammoth, who trail 1-0. Comes back out high, stolen away. Here's Nick Schmaltz, and he's in. Nick Schmaltz, he scores! Nick Schmaltz, silky up to the corner, tied at 1.
Responsible. And how about this? Defense to offense. Nick Schmaltz at the center ice position, taking care of his own end first. And what does it turn into? The all-important tying goal for his team. What an effort from Schmaltz.
It's the fake shot that gets Drew Bauer to bite. He goes down, and it's a little change-up flip shot, top shelf as that puck goes on edge. It's perfect timing.
Heineman had a goal in the first meeting out at the Delta Center and take it away. Here's an opportunity in a 2-on-1. Schmaltz and Keller. Schmaltz, he shoots, he scores! Nick Schmaltz! And they found something on Riddick because that was high corner, and it's 3-1 Utah.
Zone. It's just a bobbled pass, and Schmaltz takes it. And Schmaltz is looking to pass the whole way, and then it's not like this shot had a lot on it. But what it did have was deception. A little subtle move. Watch the stick blade of Schmaltz. It's a subtle little flick of the toe before the release. Keep an eye on the stick blade. It's just a little pause.
I'm good. Schmaltz, Keller, across. Oh, and Peterka fanned on it. Goes in behind the net. Keller looking for a lane to the middle. Schmaltz, he scores. Nick Schmaltz. Extra point is good at 7-2 Utah. Nick Schmaltz will bring it back to center. Keller brings it in. And Keller with a shot. Rebound, they score! What a setup. Keller, Nick Schmaltz right there, and it's 1-0.
Keller's going to get this puck. And he chooses to shoot along the ice. And the reason for that is that he knows Nick Schmaltz is driving the middle. Obviously, Keller could shoot high, try to score on the initial shot, but instead, he plays the percentages, shoots it off the far pad.
Out high. Over to Gunther. And now Peterka right back to Keller. Minute 12 left in the power play. Shot! And a goal! And Nick Schmaltz buries it!
Pull the trigger this time. This is just a bang, bang play. Attacking the net. JJ Peterka freezes everyone here with that move towards the goal mouth. All three Blues get staring at Peterka, who just lays it off, and then the quick release from Schmaltz. Costco looking for a case of water and coming out with a hot tub.
Keller cuts to the middle, lost the puck, Ben, but right there, in front, they score on the redirect. Oh, what a play!
To take an extra effort to get something to go. And keep an eye on Schmaltz, one hand.
Schmaltz is going to bring it in, and Keller to the corner. It almost feels as if Utah has already had their dog days. Based on the schedule, Schmidt again with a ripper. And wide rebound, they score! Guess who? Big Nick Schmaltz, 3-1 Utah.
There's just no contest right now as the Mammoth continue to pour it on. Remember, shots are how you break down the Kraken defense. It's a point shot that does not make its way to the net, but look what happens. Sprawling players trying to find the rebound, and it ends up right on the stick. And there's Nick Schmaltz to put it home.
And Sergachev, and he'll get it back to center ice.
Sergachev did just enough to get that puck out. Not an easy play. First of all, when the puck's on your backhand, plus it was on edge.
Here's an opportunity, shorthanded, and Schmaltz is in. Schmaltz, he scores! A shorty in South Florida. 1-0 Utah. Just a few seconds remaining in his penalty as Connor Garland will send it around. Evander Kane is there. And now McBain is out of the box. Flipped along, Schmaltz. He brings it in. Across, Marino. They score! John Marino! And he gets it across. Nick Schmaltz buries it, and it's 1-0. Utah wins it, Sean Dursey. Dursey to the middle, Schmaltz, he scores! Nick Schmaltz! And what a setup, Sean Dursey, it's 2-1 Utah! And along the boards, Keller locked up there by Linus Karlsson. Poked along, out of the zone it goes. Here's an opportunity, Keller is in. Keller to Schmaltz, he scores! The hat trick! Big Nick with 3 big goals! Keller, and now Sergachev across, and a shot by Gunther ripped wide. Good keep of the line by Sergachev. And it'll come across, and Dylan Gunther will just settle it down here. Keller. Hayton to the middle. Schmaltz, he scores!